B-side.
Couple short things for the B-side. B-side. Oh, God.
Put your headphones on.
Damn, I'm always the last with my headphones on because I'm always the one
'Cause
making the drinks.
You're up running around and I'm just laying like a blob.
Like broccoli. Lay like broccoli. You don't know that?
What?
No.
It's from Pretty Woman.
I don't remember that I've seen
says-
Pretty
like,
Woman.
Says she wants to veg out. You know. Lay like be still. Lay like broccoli.
I don't remember this at all.
I don't get it.
That's like when
Veg
you say you
out.
want to veg out in front of the TV. She says, lay like broccoli. Just like,
Okay.
not move, I guess.
Okay.
I like that. I like that image better than the blob image, though.
Well, yeah, I do too. I thought we were fixing to go into chopping broccoli.
Okay, I know that one too.
Chopping broccoli.
Lay like broccoli.
Are you looking it up?
Edward Lewis goes, veg out. Vivian goes, yeah, be still like vegetables. Lay like broccoli.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying
Now
to...
I'm like, I should watch Pretty Woman again.
B-side.
Hi, B-side. This reminds me of the conversation on the fan group recently where it won't be recent now. It'll be like 3 weeks ago where we asked if there was a movie that you saw that deeply disappointed you once
the
you've
cult
seen it.
movie that you
And
saw.
I was very upset by some of the answers.
I was like, yeah, some of the people in
Rocky
the
Horror
fan...
Picture Show, I'm with you. Whoever said that one, I said the same.
I love you
group.
guys, but Goonies and Princess Bride broke my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel the same, but I did not watch them until I was not a child anymore.
Wait,
Yeah, I
you
think
feel that way about Princess Bride too?
I didn't watch it till I was...
I think the cult movie thing has to be like, you have to be a certain age. You have to be around the right
I
kind of
think you're right.
people. And it has to be like a moment in time. And if it's not that, then the cult movie sucks. Mm-hmm. And like the whole Leland, I'm sorry, but Grease, apparently you did not grow up in a neighborhood where everybody reenacted the whole carnival scene with Danny and Sandy at the end. I'm sorry.
Now, I
It
didn't
was a
watch that
moment.
until I was a teenager, and I liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you on some. Look. I'm going to say that most people probably don't share the love that I have for Wayne's World the movie.
That was totally not where I was expecting you to go.
For me, it will forever be the funniest shit. Like, I love it. I love it so much. I know it was just based, like, I loved the 90s SNL, though.
Yeah,
like, that's
you do,
just me.
yeah.
I loved it.
Oh, church lady, man.
Wayne's World
Satan?
Party Time, excellent. I don't know. I know people don't feel the same. There's some lame jokes in there. It's pretty dumb.
Boxy lady.
Does it? It always.
Dana Carvey is classic.
Oh
in
my
that.
God, Dana
Yeah.
That's one of my
Carvey.
favorites. So yes, I get it. Some people think things are good, but I think they're bad. Like your really bad puppet movies that I hate so much.
Listen
I was not a
now.
dark,
Dark
crystal.
Crystal.
Dark
Sorry,
Crystal.
and the labyrinth too.
I'm not, you know
sorry.
what? I don't, Labyrinth isn't on my list. I actually don't love Labyrinth. So, and it's just because I watched it and I was like, I don't get it. Like, I got to the
That
end
was
and I was
my
like,
two
I
thing.
don't know.
And I think I obsessed because there was a article. Was it Jennifer Connelly? Is that her name? The girl in Labyrinth.
Oh, I think so. I can't remember.
Anyway, there was a thing
Probably,
that was
yeah.
talking to
Black hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, the studios were like telling her to lose weight, and she thought
I remember this.
she
yeah.
was like fat and stuff, and she's gorgeous, and she has always been like, I want to say anorexic. I don't know if she's anorexic, but she's always been extremely skinny ever since then, and it breaks my heart because she was such a beautiful girl. So beautiful.
I thought you were going to say it was an article about, like, I don't know, David Bowie's codpiece, which is the only thing I ever think
Hearing
about.
about that, and I'm like, I don't remember his codpiece. I was looking at
Really?
his hair.
Really?
I don't remember.
Oh my God. It's just all up there. And
I was looking
it's
at
just
the
all
hair.
there.
Well,
I mean, you know, if I was looking at the codpiece, I'd tell you.
There
but
was
I
so much
wasn't.
of sexual awakening for her in that movie, though. It was like, it was all about the codpiece.
Yeah,
have
it's
you-
Jennifer Connelly. It's somebody, for some reason,
bless you, bless you, bless you.
Sorry.
Bless
For
you.
some reason, it was a popular movie on my flight back from Dublin. Imagine flying home after 14 days of running around the UK and then look and go, and Ireland, and look and go, what do I see on this person's ticket? Because, they've kind of made it light, the dark in the cabin, and you're looking around. I'm seeing creepy David Bowie here, and I see him on this person's seat. And I was like, why is everybody watching? I was looking, I started scrolling. Like, that is the Labyrinth. Why is everybody watching the Labyrinth on their way home? It was a long flight, so you had enough time for 3 or 4 movies.
David Bowie with his Tina Turner hair.
It was not. Candace and I watched Dairy Girls the whole first season.
I just started rewatching Dairy Girls. It's so fucking funny.
And that's who I was reminded of when you kept saying Jenny.
Oh,
Jenny of this story that we just had of the rich girl. She's got everything.
Oh my gosh.
So she's like the girl in school that
the girl who sings the songs and the nuns hate that she sings all the songs.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
Her name's
funny.
Jenny. Whatever.
That's right. I forgot.
Jenny
her
Jones
name is
or
Jenny.
whatever. Like,
Oh my
of
God.
course it's Jenny.
I'm reading. I think I told you guys I was reading these Irish crime novels, and one of the characters in the last one I read was Orla, and all I could think of was Orla.
Dairy Girls.
Have you ever?
Again, if you haven't watched it, you should.
You should watch Dairy Girls. Have you ever made the mistake of taking your favorite cult movie and trying to introduce a friend to it,
Or your
later in
child.
the game?
Or your
Yes.
husband? Yes.
Oh my God, it's such an upsetting experience.
Never
Never
do it. Don't do
You've
it.
done it to me, and I've been trying really
I've done
hard.
it to
Oh,
Marleya.
you try so hard. I know we all do it to each. It's
We do
because
it to
we
each
love each other.
Yes.
We want
I
to
did it to
share these
you.
wonderful experiences.
Outside Providence.
Outside Providence. That's right.
The
Salem's
classic.
Lot.
Salem's Lot. Which I mean, I get it. I get the. I've done it to so many people.
I had to watch Krampus.
Yes, but Krampus is so good. I love Krampus.
I haven't
so
seen
much.
Krampus.
You know what? I do have one
not-
favorite that I think anybody
that
could
great.
watch and be happy with.
What?
Jurassic Park.
Probably
Jesus
not.
Christ.
Da, da, da,
It's the best movie ever.
I mean, I was here for when it started, and I'm just not that big of a fan.
I love it so
It's
much.
all right,
I
but-
feel like it just always, it always makes me happy.
movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but it's not something I'm like, oh, let me watch my favorite. Nope.
Nope. I just,
That's going to be
What is
Lord of the
your-
Rings.
Okay.
see,
Is
I
that
can't watch Lord of the Rings
for
like
you?
that. I can't do it like that.
Galaxy Quest.
Oh,
I
it's
can
been
watch
a minute. I would
that
totally
movie
watch that again.
like a million times. I've watched it. Like, I don't like rewatching movies.
I don't either.
So I'm not a rewatcher. I don't watch once I see it, I'm done.
Yeah,
Unless
I
it's
try to
something-
avoid rewatching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, Galaxy Quest comes on, or if
I don't
I
think
need
I've
to
ever
pick.
seen Galaxy Quest. What's Galaxy Quest?
We're going to do it to Courtney now.
Both of you. Hold on. Let me see if I've seen it. Let me Google
It's
it.
got
is
Alan Rickman.
So good.
Oh, I love Alan
And
Rickman.
Tim Allen.
Okay, Harry Potter movies. I can watch them
And
no matter
it's-
what.
And
It's
Sigourney
Sigourney
Weaver.
Weaver.
Oh, I could watch Harry Potter movies even
Harry
despite all
Potter.
the horribleness.
Yes, me
I
too.
can watch Harry Potter movies for a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime if they're on, especially at Christmas, like if they're just on HBO,
especially
rolling.
the first ones. Got
You
such Christmas vibes.
there are so many movies that really just fall into that Christmas bucket. They fall into that Christmas reruns bucket that like you'll watch it no matter what just because
Tim
it's
Allen?
there. Yeah.
Yep.
The Sound of Music, for instance, movies that have nothing to do with Christmas. Like Harry Potter and The Lord of the Rings and Sound of Music.
This is like
and
epic movies you're supposed to watch during
it's
Christmas.
time for us all to
so
watch
Galaxy
Ben-Hur.
Quest is good despite Tim Allen.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not a huge Tim Allen
I'm not
fan
either.
but he nails this part.
okay. I have now that I've seen this cast and I've seen some of the pictures.
You
I've-
think you've seen it?
No, I don't think I've seen it, but I know.
well,
of
we
it
gotta
now,
like
at
get
least.
some popcorn.
Yeah,
do
it's a
this
good
thing.
one. It's a good one. Galaxy Quest is funny. I've been trying to get the kids to watch it too because I think but see, they don't have the Star Trek under their belt to
Oh, I love Star
necessarily
Trek.
get it all.
I watch
Yeah.
the
You
Next
love Star
Generation.
Trek.
You
I
are
think
gonna
you'll
love
get
this.
it. Yeah.
Next Generation.
I think you'll like it. Next Generation was my favorite. I don't like any of the others really that
Well,
much.
Next
I watched some
Generation-
Deep Space Nine.
In the early 90s at my grandmother's house, one of the only shows that would come on continuously, I was all about Jean-Luc Picard. Still am. Love him. I just watched him on like a rerun of Fallon or somebody. I can't remember who. He's like 90.
It still
years
looks
old.
great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Make it so.
Loves them.
Make it so.
Patrick Stewart.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I have just a little bit for us to do for B-side.
For the story we just heard?
No, it has nothing to do with the
Is it a
story we
game?
just heard. It is not a game. I haven't got a game
Damn it,
for us.
I was supposed to do like name that shot.
What? Name that shot. Name it. What is it?
Mary Cherry Juice.
Mary cherry juice and water. Let's see. So I have actually, so this is a callback to the episode that I did like a few episodes ago. It was the festivals episode because I started bringing up something the other day. I called Randy because I was trying to do the show page for the B-side of the festival show because I had written up all these other festivals that I hadn't talked about on the main episode that I was going to cover on the B-side. But we all just got like drunk and stupid on the B-side and talked about just whatever we wanted to talk about. And it was hilarious. So I didn't talk about any of these. So I called Randy.
We were talking about UFO days and canning.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about canning. So I called Randy because I was like, okay, you listen to this to do the sound. Did I talk about this festival? And he's like, I don't remember this one. And I was like, I didn't talk about this one. And he's like, I don't remember this one. So he just sent me the file so I could listen to it again. Because he's like, I don't know what's wrong with you. You didn't talk about any of these things. And there were 3 that I thought deserved special attention that I wanted to put on something. So
Festival throwback.
3 festival throwbacks.
As we prepare to go to UFO days next Saturday.
Yes.
By the
5
time you hear it,
UFOs
we'll have already been
on
there.
August 26th.
6.
5 UFO days.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we will live stream us on a balloon in the air. But these are just 3 that I thought deserve special attention. The first one, I'm not positive we didn't talk about, but y'all just bear with me. Did we talk about the National Cornbread Festival?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're like sweet cornbread.
Yes, it's
We talked
terrible.
about all the different cornbreads.
Right.
Okay,
Cornbreads.
so I'm talking about 2 that we didn't discuss.
Okay, we talked about cornbread.
So there's one that that I thought sounded super cool, and it is in August, but we've just missed it. It's the Nashville Tomato Art Fest.
Tomato art.
This year was their 20th year.
I love tomatoes.
It's 5 points in Nashville. It started out in 2004 as just an art show celebrating tomatoes and other fruits and vegetables, but they wanted it to be like fun and stuff as these like people who owned this gallery kind of, and then people started coming dressed in tomato costumes. And the thing still includes a tomato art gallery show. And of course it's Nashville. So there's like live music on like 15 stages or some shit. But they also have a parade of tomato themed floats. They have a home decorating contest where you decorate your house like the parade of homes decorated like tomato stuff. They have a Bloody Mary recipe contest, a tomato recipe contest, and the winner this year was Brittany Hendrickson for her sourdough heirloom tomato BLT galette.
Oh, why did we not know about this earlier?
I know.
What was the first
We
one?
got to wait a whole year now.
What was the what?
What'd
The
you
winner?
say? Yeah.
Of the tomato recipe? Brittany Hendrickson for her sourdough heirloom tomato BLT galette.
What's galette?
It's like it's not a tart. It's like it has pastry dough and you put the filling in and then you kind of fold the pastry dough around the outside.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Like a tomato pie
a little bit, yeah.
with BLT.
I guess.
So
lettuce.
I didn't 100% understand it, but it sounds like it was good. But they didn't link to the recipe on their website,
Damn it.
so I couldn't see it.
Mm.
They also didn't link to the best Bloody Mary
I was
recipe.
just going to say.
But the person who had the best Bloody Mary recipe had also a Tito's costume on. So there we know there's some connection there. They had a contest for the biggest, littlest, and ugliest tomatoes of the year. And the costume contest got so big in 2017 that tomato lovers gathered to break the world record for the number of people dressed in fruit and vegetable costumes. And some of them were really cool. I mean, like people really, really went all out for their costumes. There were people who like, do you remember the old Fruit of the Loom costumes?
Yeah.
So there were people like dressed like tomatoes where the grape guy
with
had
like
grapes.
the red like leggings
Yes.
or tights.
And there was somebody who had dressed like
What if you put your own tomatoes from your garden on your person?
that would be stinky.
No, it wouldn't have to be.
And you'd have flies.
There,
No,
you'd have so many gnats.
You don't have to bust them.
Yes, you do. You're gonna move.
I've got a
You've
way.
got a plan.
I got a
She's
plan.
got a plan already.
You can glaze them. You can like put them in epoxy.
Glaze.
Sounds like you're your own art project. Somebody had dressed in a costume that was like do you know in Beetlejuice when is it Gina Davis in Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Yes,
And
it is.
Alec Baldwin. And when they go down to hell and they're trying to teach them how to do their faces
To be
and
scary, like,
yes.
Yes.
And his is like is it his or hers? It opens his mouth really wide.
Oh, yes. He
And
looks-
it's like the
the
big
tongue
open
says
mouth.
that. Yeah.
Well, somebody did that costume with tomatoes all up in it.
Oh,
it
that's
was like
scary.
it was kind of cool. So yeah, that place, it sounds like kind of raucous and weird and like
Yes.
lots of fun. So that was a cool one.
So what was the date on that one?
those are in August. I think this year it was the 11th and 12th of August.
Bad time. Everybody's starting school now.
Like just
I
last
know.
week, man.
Yeah, it was just. And the other one that I was just 100% shocked that I hadn't brought up was the running of the bulls in New Orleans.
What?
I don't know anything about this.
No.
Okay, so this is called, and forgive me, San Fermin, I don't know, Fermin, whatever, Nueva Orleans. It's in July, and
Spanish?
it
French?
is, because the running of the bulls is Spanish, but they don't have actual bulls at the running of the bulls in New Orleans. It's the running of the
Patricia's-
roller bulls. They have roller girls who like put on roller skates and horns and carry around foam bats and skate through the streets of New Orleans,
Like roller
beating
derby.
people up with foam bats.
Roller derby. I want to do that.
Yes.
What month?
July. That one
fuck
happens
no.
in July. Yes.
Okay, that's in July. Okay, I was going to say if it was just in August, I just saw I followed this Instagram account. It's like New Orleans as fuck, New Orleans AF.
Yeah, I followed them too.
And they posted something
No,
recently about a sword fight. Like people, like somebody died in a sword fight in New Orleans.
Like for real?
Yeah, or like was hurt or any. I couldn't find any more information
Oh my
about it.
God. It was like an old fashioned duel.
Oh, yeah, but you were talking about like bulls, and I was thinking like bullfighting and swords. I
Oh
mean,
my
I don't
God.
know.
No, this is much more lighthearted. than
Okay.
that. It's like they have like those like Viking helmets with like fake horns on them, and the big easy roller girls roll through the streets with like foam bats, plastic bats, and like beat people who participate. And is all about drinking. And
Obviously.
the first running of the bulls took place in the French Quarter in 2007. There were 200 participants and 14 roller bulls. Now there are 14,000 participants
Whoa.
and
Jesus.
400 roller bulls.
That just sounds miserable in July in New Orleans.
It just sounds hilarious to me. Like you should go to their website is nolabulls.com. Just the tone of the whole website is just so tongue-in-cheek and hilarious. So everybody who participates has to wear like white shorts and a white shirt and a red bandana to show that they're part of the group.
Ah.
And then they get attacked. And they have themed pre-drinking parties, themed post parties for drinking, and parties in between. They have a wine dinner. They also co-locate with the annual Ernest Hemingway celebration and talent contest. So there's
okay.
readings of Hemingway by local authors. There's a Hemingway lookalike contest, and all of those are co-located with the running of the bulls. So that one sounded like it was actually super fun and
Hell
definitely
yeah.
worth seeing. You
Oh
know,
my God.
if you're going to be in New Orleans in July.
For
I
real.
know it's gonna be hot, but we could do it for our birthday.
You know, the funny thing is I have been in New Orleans in July. The first time I ever went,
I have too.
it was like the end of July, but I guess it wasn't whenever this was happening because I might have noticed. I think I might have noticed. So, yeah.
I don't know though.
There's so
There's
much
always
else
some
going
shit
on.
going
There's
on in
always
New
something
Orleans.
going on.
Okay, so I found the article here. Wild sword fight in New Orleans. French Quarter leaves 1 dead, 1 injured.
The fuck?
There's also, I didn't know this, a broadsword academy in New Orleans. Just throwing
A
it out there.
broadsword of all things. Okay.
Mhm. So let me kind of peruse this. An event led to 1 person dying, 1 person being injured.
Ugh.
Shit.
Let me see if I can find what
They're
started
really like
it.
sword fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard anything like this in like ever.
It just came, it just like came on my radar.
Reminds me, we need to book our trip.
We do, and we need to make a pit stop in Natchez.
Okay.
to see.
And maybe stay a night in one of the
A night in a
in the Airbnb or
in Natchez.
in Natchez in one of the deals.
People do say the host of Jenny Merrill haunts Glen Burnie.
Yeah. And then go to the Myrtle.
Mm-hmm.
To the Myrtle.
The Myrtle's plantation.
Oh, not the Myrtle Beach. I was like, wait, that's the wrong way,
wrong direction.
people.
Wrong direction. So, did you find out anything more about this sword fight? It didn't have any more info.
And I had to watch a video, and I wasn't going to do that.
Oh yeah, that's how. You know what? That's just how I am with everything. I'm like, if I have to watch a video, I'm not in for that. That's not why I came here.
I want to skim.
There is no skimming with videos.
The details.
We're different than the young people.
We are.
We're different.
We are. All right. That was fun.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks so much for listening. We appreciate you, and we will talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.